loves. So welcome back to my channel, Mrs. Bam. It's my life, and today we're gonna be making a easy, creamy tomato soup. Now I know it's starting to warm up, but it's still a little cold. But who doesn't love a good tomato soup and a little bit of grilled cheese, even if you is vegan, sis? Okay. So today I'm gonna be using, for my base for my tomato soup, is the Imagine organic soup, tomato creamy soup. And y'all, this is one of the best tomato soup I've ever had. But you know your girl, she got to tweak it and twerk it up a little bit, make it do something a little extra. So I like to add in a couple ingredients to get that real creamy, hearty taste. So the first thing I like to do to go along with my tomato soup, to just take it to the next level so that it tastes homemade, semi-homemade, honey, because ain't nobody got time to be doing no homemade tomato soup, because we ain't living in them times right now. But I could do it if I wanted to, but I'm not. I digress. I'm back. So to go along with this delicious soup, I like to use the paste chunky salsa and mild. I don't do medium, I do mild, because that spice be like, pa-chow! And I like to use a little bit of almond milk to give it that creamy texture. I like to use some Italian parsley fresh, a little bit of cilantro fresh. The butter is for the grilled cheese, but I use a little bit of dry Italian herbs. I also like to go in with some onion powder and garlic powder. Don't really need any salt because it's really, really flavorful with the tomato paste, with the paste tomato chunky salsa. So this is how I whip up my tomato soup. And it's really good. Like, I know it's starting to warm up a little bit, but we still been having a couple of cool days. And who don't eat tomato soup? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and get set up. I'm going to grab my bread and my cheese. I got my skillet on the stove for my grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. And then I have my pot so that I can go ahead and get my tomato soup. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock. I don't know why I'm so hot. I think it's the new camera. And my edges. Y'all see, I got baby hairs. Them edges then came back in, honey. Why? Because she ain't stressing. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start heating up our skillets. And we're going to be using some follow your heart cheese to make our grilled cheese sandwiches. So let's go ahead and get started with our tomato soup. And we're just going to pour that whole thing in there. Whoa. Pour all of that tomato soup in there. And then we're going to add in about 1/4 a cup of almond milk. And I like to add a little water to my tomato soup. Get all of it out of there. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start getting our grilled cheeses together. And what I like to do is I start off by putting a slice on each piece. And then after I put one slice on there, I then go ahead and split the second piece. Let me move that out of the way so you guys can see. Slice some cheese. And then I go ahead and place my bread on top. Take my butter and slather it on. And then I put this side in the skillet first. And then once I get that side in the skillet, I will flip it and put the butter on the other side. Alright, so now we got that skillet heating up. I'm going to go ahead and add in my onion powder. My garlic powder. And I'm going to start adding in my tomato sauce. Let me grab a smaller spoon. Not tomato powder, my paste salsa. That's what I'm going to start adding in. And just give it a stir. At At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my cilantros. And my parsley. And give it a stir. And just let it simmer for about 5-10 minutes. Alright, so now let's jump over to our skillet. And we have our skillet getting nice and hot. And we're gonna turn, make sure that cheese is on there right. We're gonna turn it upside down. We're gonna take the butter side and flip it like that. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Put a little bit more butter on there. And I love to use cast iron because I feel like it just heats up so much better and makes the best grilled cheese crust. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in some of the Italian blend. Well, if I can get it to go. The dry Italian herbs. And just give that another stir. This makes the best tomato soup. And just let it come up to a boil. So now we got our grilled cheese and it's toasting, and we're gonna come back over and we're gonna flip it this side of the way. And it's starting to toast. Probably should have flipped it a little sooner, but that's okay. And the cheese is gonna start to melt. Sometimes if the cheese doesn't melt all the way, well, ooh, I didn't put the butter on that side, y'all. Let me put a little butter on it. So, like I said, sometimes if the cheese doesn't start to melt immediately, what I will do is I will just stick it in the microwave for a few seconds. Alright, now let's put that side down. As y'all can see, it's starting to melt. And our soup is coming to a nice little boil. Let's come back over and see the soup. It's almost done. And it smells so good. Now if you want to, you can add a little bit of salt into it, but I usually just leave mine alone. And I'm gonna flip that grilled cheese one more time. As y'all can see, that cheese is starting to melt. It's a little crispy, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn the skillet off. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove them. And let's take a look at our soup. Sorry about all the moving, y'all. So yeah, our soup is almost done. As y'all can see, it's in boil. Doesn't take long for this to get a good flavor. So yeah, I'm gonna let this finish cooking, and then we're going to plate everything up, and we will be ready to taste our soup. Alright guys, so we are back, honey, and our soup and grilled cheese is done. Sorry the camera was moving around a little bit, but I was trying to get this video recorded real quick. quick, like not too quick, but quick enough. But yeah, I'm super, super excited so you guys can see how I get my tomato soup. And it's really tasty. And it's really easy. You don't really have to do a lot to get that flavor. And the grilled cheese is awesome. I love the Follow Your Heart grilled cheese sandwich. Well, I just love Follow Your Heart cheese. Anyway, there are a couple other cheeses out there, but I just think the Follow Your Heart, especially their shredded cheese, is like the best. However, I do want to try and make my own cheese sauce without using it. So be on the lookout for me to like do the recipe like that. This is so good. I just love tomato soup and grilled cheese. I like to dip my grilled cheese in there and then just like take a bite, and y'all can see like the steam still coming off of it, but it's so delicious. Woo, hot! Almost burnt myself. Slow down, Bam, slow down. It's so good though. Oh man. Woo! It's so flavorful. And I think what really takes it up to the next level is like the fresh Italian parsley and the cilantros. And then when you add in that tomato, that chunky tomato salsa from Pace, that just really takes it to the next level. Blow it, it's hot, it's hot. Oh my god, it's so good. I mean, you can eat the focus. You can totally eat the soup right out of the packaging, but I just prefer to do it this way because it tastes really, really good to me. And dip that grilled cheese in there. That is so delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to get an easy, creamy tomato soup that is really, really delicious. I love you guys, and I'll see you back here in a couple of days. If you happen to try this recipe out, please let me know. I've already posted a picture of this recipe on Instagram before. So, alright guys, so with that being said, I love you guys. If this video is all over the place, that's because I'm having a little technical difficulty with my new camera. But I want to say, make sure you guys tune in. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. I love you guys. I'll see you back here soon. Like I said, a picture of this has already been posted on my Instagram, so go over and like the pic. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Remember, treat people how you want to be treated, and food is love. And I'll see you guys back here in a couple.